Dating again. It was my mom-in-law that actually suggested that I start dating again. She told me that I was too young to live out the rest of my life alone. And the thought hadn't crossed my mind at that point, but she was the one that suggested it. I decided to date after visiting a local store. I had gone in. I was an elementary school teacher at the time, gone into the store to purchase a bunch of poster paper, and it was pouring rain outside, and I had all of the poster paper in my shopping cart, and I stood at the door debating how I would get the poster paper out to my car without it being destroyed when I saw an older couple. They had to have both been in their 80s or 90s, and they had shuffled up to the exit door and were looking for something. The cute little old woman had her purse open, and her husband was helping her with her purse, and they were fishing through it for something. After a minute, she drew out a rain cap, and her husband helped her unfold it. And she put the little rain cap on her head. She turned to her husband, who tied the rain cap in a little bow under her chin, spread the rain cap over her head, and tucked her hair in while he walked around her. It was so tender and such an intimate, sweet moment that I just burst into tears. It was then I knew that I didn't want to live out my life by myself, but I wish I would have waited to make that decision a little longer. I remarried a little over a year after Joe passed away. It ended 6.5 years later very badly. One of those decisions that I just wasn't prepared to make. In retrospect, I would have included my children in the courtship. I would have seen the interactions between my children and him, and I would have been able to make a better decision. If that is something that you choose, remarriage, dating, following the death of your spouse is not for everyone. If that is something that you choose, do it carefully. Consult a friend, family member, people that know you and love you and care about you, and talk to them openly about dating and your preparedness to do so. And I would wait until you have really re-grounded yourself before making those big decisions.